Hey guys, this is Sci-Fun back. I haven't made a video in quite some time, but I thought I would show you guys my little setup I got going here in this really cool aphid colony that I have, which I didn't even mean to create, but I've created accidentally, and it's really cool. So the whole setup right here is, well, this will normally slide on top to keep ants from getting out. But what I would normally have is my ants Outworld over here, all connected up by tubing to the actual nest, and then into another Outworld, which I have, as you can see in the back there. If I can zoom in, connected there. It was very tough to cut the glass without breaking it, but it ended up working. I do have, it's winter here right now, as you can see outside. So I'm waiting until the spring/summer to have my queen that I have hibernating, you know, I'm going to say released, but open to the Outworld and the nest. But for today, I want to show you this really cool. So when I was making this aquarium, it's actually out of an old fish tank. I just went outside and I got a bunch of dirt, compost. I've actually put some lettuce seeds in it, which is just for plants. As you can see, this is what I'm using. Is just throwing a bunch of these in here. But a bunch of aphids were in it, and the colony is prospering. I've been watering it ever since. I would not really have planned to do so, but watch, if I blow on it, you'll see them jump. And you'll see lots of movement in there. It's really cool to see them. You can see a lot of them on the rocks. If you look at the rocks, you can see them moving underneath there. They're very, very, very tiny. See if I can get the camera closer. You can see a couple of them right there in that white rock on the inside. They're very small, and they eat decaying plant matter, and from what I can tell, basically any decaying organic matter. Now, I sometimes throw basically any leftover food in here, and they'll eat it. The stuff that has mold on it, as you can see right here, is actually old pasta that I just threw in here that I had extra of that I just threw in to give them. I ground up some leaves today that I threw in, and we'll see what they do with these. You know, just a bunch of leaves, because apparently that's the type of stuff that they go for. And there's been some natural growing mold and stuff. I mean, I didn't put any of this in here. That's all been growing over the past like 3 or 4 months. But yeah, I thought I would just show you guys this because I think it's pretty cool. I've been watering it a lot, and I keep it extremely humid. There's only these holes that let air out, so when I water it, it stays very, very moist for a good 2 weeks. And I guess the aphids and these mold and these lettuce plants really, really like that. But yeah, I'm gonna imagine that it doesn't really, you can't see it because most of them are underneath, but I'm gonna imagine that there's at least a couple thousand aphids in here, which is kind of crazy. And apparently they are symbiotic with ants, so they'll work together. Which is kind of cool, and they'll benefit each other. Some of them are really small. They reproduce a lot, and the babies are tiny. It's crazy. Like, look, I think there's one right there on that rock. Oh, you can see a bunch of them moving underneath there, which is kind of cool. But yeah, that's all I wanted to show you guys. Maybe I'll get back to posting videos on this channel. As always, thanks for watching.